Today I'm going to show you the baby bathing procedure. But before that, let me remind you that the best time for a baby to take a bath is between 9 to 10 a.m. And the best place should be the countertop. And then the water should be around 29.4 degrees Celsius. And the next one is that we must make sure that we provide other concerns such as respect and privacy to our clients or to our baby. And that is by closing all the windows and the doors. That is also by putting down the curtains, and then by turning off the air conditioner and the electric fan. And remember, we should never leave the baby unattended. And then we're going to prepare the materials needed. But before that, we should wash our hands first with liquid soap, and that should be around 20 seconds. And then pat our hands dry. Now, here are the materials needed. We need 3 basins with lukewarm water. We need a baby shampoo. We need cotton balls. We need baby powder, cotton buds, alcohol, petroleum jelly, thermometer, and then we need the towelettes, blankets, we need plastic for the used diaper, and we need, of course, the baby's diaper. Okay? We also need the rubber mat and, of course, the laundry basket. We need a trash bin, and of course, we need the baby bathtub. Now, we will get the baby in the crib. And then put the baby on the countertop. And then we're going to undress the trousers or the shorts or the dress of the baby. And then put it in the laundry bin. Now we're going to unfasten the diaper. We must use the cleanest part of the diaper to wipe from the top down to the bottom, and we must use our free hand in grasping the ankle and gently lift the baby and insert the diaper into his buttocks. And then we're going to assess the genitals for redness and irritation, because if there is, we must use cotton balls with betadine. But if there is no redness or irritation, we must get a basin with warm water and then check the water temperature. Now, if the client is a girl, we must get the cotton balls, dip, and squeeze clean from top to bottom of the inguinal area, including the labia, down to the anus. Then discard the cotton balls. And then we must repeat until thoroughly clean. Also clean the middle, get the cotton balls dip. We must discard this first. And then we're going to get another, and then dip and squeeze from top to bottom, including the anus. Now, if the client is a boy, we must discard this first, and then get the cotton balls, dip and squeeze Clean one side of the scrotum starting from the top to bottom, the inguinal area, down to the anus, and then discard the cotton balls until thoroughly clean. Now we must clean the other side. Get the cotton balls, dip and squeeze. Clean the side of the scrotum starting from top to bottom, the inguinal area, down to the anus, and then discard the cotton balls until thoroughly clean. Now we must get another cotton balls, dip and squeeze. And then little amount of water over the penis and the shaft. Clean it in a single stroke up to the anus, and then discard the cotton balls and repeat until thoroughly clean. And then we must get a cotton buds. We must dip both ends in water, and then we must clean the scrotum in a horizontal manner according to its folds and creases. Then we must discard and repeat until thoroughly clean. Discard. And then we must remove the diaper and then put it in a plastic bag. We must seal it, okay? And then put it in the trash can. We must put this in the trash can. And then we must cover the diaper area. Now, we must take the temperature of the baby before proceeding to bath. So first, we're going to get the thermometer and then take it out from its container. So now, we must clean the thermometer from bulb down to the stem into the tip using cotton balls with alcohol. And then, we're going to discard the cotton balls. Now, let us pretend that this is a rectal thermometer. Now, we must check the mercury level in an eye level. So if it is higher than 36.5 degrees Celsius, we must flick it once and make sure that there is no obstruction behind to avoid breakage of the thermometer. Next, we will reread the mercury level in an eye level, and if it is below 36.5 degrees Celsius, you can insert it to the rectum. But before that, we must dip the bulb of the thermometer in the petroleum jelly before inserting to the rectum. So, here's the thermometer. Here's the petroleum jelly. We're going to dip the thermometer. So, we will be doing that to prevent traumatizing the mucous membrane of the anus. And then we will put the baby in a side-lying position. And then insert the thermometer slowly and gently into the anus until 0.5 deep inches deep, and then hold the thermometer and wait for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes, we can remove the thermometer and gently put the baby in a supine position. Next, we will clean the thermometer from tip down to the stem into the bulb using dry cotton balls. And then we're going to read the mercury level in an eye level. So if it is 37.5 degrees Celsius or higher, we will be doing a sponge bath. But if it is lower to 37.5 degrees Celsius, then we can proceed to bathing. And then we're going to discard the cotton ball and put the thermometer on its container. And then we will get cotton balls or tissue to wipe the excess petroleum gel on the baby's anus. And then discard the cotton ball. Next, we will get a towelette and then soak and wring. And then do the hand mitten fold to wipe the face. Okay, so the face, down to the cheek, and then down to the chin. Next, we must repeat it on the other side of the face, but using the back of the hand. So we must wipe the face using the back of the hand, using the figure of 3 from the face down to the cheek and down to the chin. And then we must get a dry towelette and pat it dry. Now we're going to shampoo the baby. But before that, we must assess the head and the scalp for any signs of redness or irritation, and for cradle cap use, special shampoo if there is. But if there is none, we must use a regular baby shampoo. So we must get 2 basins with warm water and then check the water temperature. Now we must get the baby and do the football hold with the baby's head lower than the extremities. And then we must fold the upper part of the blanket to expose the head. And then we need to get cotton balls to cover the ear of the baby to avoid entering. And then get a towelette and make a blindfold to cover the eyes. And then we're going to wet the baby's hair, including the occiput. So get shampoo and apply it gently on the head of the baby in circular motion using your fingertips. And then rinse the baby's head thoroughly on the other basin. And then pat it dry using the blanket. And then we're going to remove the blindfold and bring the baby back to the countertop. Now we're going to unfold the upper part of the blanket and proceed to wetting off the body parts. Get the basin with warm water. Check the water temperature first and get the towelette. Soak and wring. And then do the hand mitten fold. Wet the neck, medial to lateral. And then the chest, the abdomen, axilla, forearm, and the hands. Pay attention in between fingers. Then do it on the other side. And then, rinse and wring. Do the hand mitten fold wet again. And then, we will be now paying attention to the lower extremities. Again, pay attention in between fingers. And then do it on the other side. Okay, that also includes the bottom area. Next, we will get a liquid soap. And then, lather into your palm gently. And then apply it on the body in circular motion. So liquid soap is best to use because it promotes bonding between the caregiver and the body. So you should start from the neck, and then medial to lateral, and then on the other side, then the chest, abdomen, axilla, forearm, and hands. And please pay attention in between fingers. Do it on the other side. And then soap the lower extremities and pay attention to folds and seizes. Now, we must soap the back, including the bottom area. So, put the baby in the side lying position. And then, now we will be rinsing the baby. So first, we must check the water temperature in the bathtub using your wrist or elbow. And then, get the baby from the countertop and do the cradle hold in a semi-sitting position. And then hold the baby securely, support the back by the hand. So the head of the baby must be higher than the water level to prevent drowning. And then, we must rinse the baby, the body of the baby, by thoroughly paying attention to the folds and creases. And then, we will rinse the baby's back by turning the baby towards you. And then, if done rinsing, remove the baby from the top. Now, we will be getting a towel, or we will be wrapping the baby immediately with towel or clean baby blanket. And then place the baby on the countertop and pat it dry. And then, we will be putting on the diaper. So, before we put the diaper, we must put petroleum jelly first on the diaper area. So, the diaper must be snugly fit, not too tight, not too loose. And then, we must put the baby's dress. So now we will be starting with the lower extremities. So let us remove first the towel. And then put on the shorts or the trousers. Okay, so that is 1 foot at a time. And then let's have the upper extremities. So 1 arm at a time. And then now we will be grooming the baby. Okay, so if using powder, we must turn your back from the baby and put it on your hands gently, and then apply to the lower extremities. Now, if using cologne, do not put directly on the baby's skin, but put it on his clothes. If using lotion, make sure that it is hypoallergenic. And then, we will be combing the hair using a fine comb. Check if the fingernails are long. If long, then clip it. And then, we will be doing the aftercare. So if we say aftercare, then we will be cleaning the materials that we used. And that's it.